today I'm going to film my very first weekly reading vlog, which I decided to start because, I mean, in August we have a readathon with another YouTuber, Mel Reads, on her Patreon. You can still join if you want to. I'll leave it linked down below. I filmed my August TBR for the readathon. I've already changed it quite a bit. I don't remember exactly what the books were exactly, but I'm pretty sure I changed the last book from Painted Devils to then Cursed Crowns and then back to Twin Crowns because of a buddy read. And you know, there's also a bingo card. You'll see it all in the video. I've already filmed it. It's Sunday today. But I realized while editing I didn't film an intro, so that's what I'm doing now. I finished 3 out of 5 books this week. I finished 3 books in a week. Less than a week, because I started on Tuesday and I finished at 6 AM on Sunday today. So yeah, you'll see the whole delusion happening in the video itself. I also filmed my reaction to the ending of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the same thing that I did for the ending of The Vow of Never After. So it's also just as unhinged because I literally finished it at like 5 in the morning. So yeah, I already started my 4th book, but that will be for next week's reading vlog. I've never done reading vlogs. I don't know how I'm supposed to make them. I know that from the other reading vlogs I've seen, they're very aesthetically pleasing. They're very interesting. I don't think mine is. It's far from aesthetically pleasing. All I did was say what I'm going to do, show what I'm doing, and just film what I'm doing, you know? It's very messy. But honestly, that's gonna be my brand at some point. It already is. It's very chaotic, so yes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's very messy, like I already said. So, excuse me. It's also my very first reading vlog, so I don't know if I'm doing anything right or if I'm doing everything wrong. I'm literally just doing what I feel like filming, what I do throughout the week, especially because it has been a very rainy. But yeah, so you just see the whole chaos of it, and you also see my cat very often because she likes to be on camera. Anyways, enjoy. Okay, so I'm about to start God Killer. First I'm gonna take this off because I just finished filming my August TBR video. So I'm gonna try and film as much as I can of this journey, just because, I mean, I don't know how much I'm supposed to film or how much I should film, what is interesting, what is not, so I'm just going to film whatever I'm doing for this readathon because it is my very first reading vlog and I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna have to go about it, so I'm just gonna wing it. Oh my god. So I already filled out a bit of my bingo card. I'll show it in a second. I don't have a bingo yet, but we're going to change that just because I could have a bingo soon because I already have 3 before making a square, but the 4th one is read in the morning and it's the afternoon, almost night, so I'm gonna have to be reading tomorrow morning as well to fill out that thingy. Oh my god, it's literally everywhere. So yeah, now I am making some tea just so I can scratch that off as well. I lit a candle. I'm about to start reading God Killer. The sprints have almost ended. The first sprints, I haven't read anything yet. I was busy making a reading tracker for myself just so that I can keep myself updated and all of that. I am planning on listening to an audiobook for each book while reading it, just because I want to annotate most of those books so it's easier for me to get through them and also faster. Oh my god, that's gonna stay in there in the corner of my eye. Oh wow. So yeah, I'll figure it out as I go. For now, things are going great. Like, the bingo card is getting filled out. I have a plan, mostly. I already think I am going to go off course based on what I already planned before, just because, I mean, I already changed my TBR for the first book that I wanted to read, because the first book I was planning on reading was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. But then in chat, I saw a bunch of people reading God Killer, and on the bingo card, one of the squares is a buddy read. So I just thought then I can immediately get that out of the way, because that was one of the only things I didn't know if I was going to be able to fill out, just because I mean most of the books I'm reading aren't exactly popular and I haven't seen anybody talk about them, so I'm not sure any other books will be, you know, a buddy read, because I haven't really checked out anybody else's TBR. I should probably do that before I start reading, actually. Why am I not focused? Hello. So yeah, I'll probably first, because now the sprints are almost over, so I'm not going to be able to read yet. But before the next sprint starts, I'm gonna look into everyone else's TBRs for the readathon, just so that I can kind of get, you know, a feeling of what everyone else will be reading, and then maybe see if we can do a buddy read. And then from there, I'll figure out if I wanna, you know, read God Killer first, or if I'm going to switch back to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because I really want to read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And even though I placed that book under another prompt, which would be, I think, the third one after the graphic novel that I'm planning on reading, we'll have to figure it out. This is why I rarely wear makeup, because it always gets here in between my eyelashes, and my eyes get so easily irritated. It's not a vibe, and also it's stuck here. I can't get it out unless I literally shove this inside of my eye. Oh my god. So what is it doing to my hair? Poof poof. Anyway, my tea's done, so yeah. So it's a bit later. It's now almost 1 in the morning. I'm still here. I'm just getting started. I'm only on chapter 7, and I am on chapter 7. So far, I mean, it is getting interesting. Like, it definitely sounds kind of fun, but the audiobook that I'm listening to while reading this sucks. It's really bad. But the thing is, knowing myself, I know I won't be able to. Am I blurry? I am blurry. Hello. Knowing myself, I know that without an audiobook, I won't be able to finish all of these books in time by the end of the readathon, so I am just going to push through with this audiobook. If it really doesn't go well, I think I'll DNF this softly, just for the readathon, and then I'll pick up something else that would be quicker. I picked this one up because, one, a bunch of other people in the book club were reading this, so I thought, okay, this could be a buddy read, but I'm really not feeling it, at least not that much, but I'm also not that far in. So one thing that I'm very happy about is that one of the POVs, Inara, I think it's something, well, obviously it's all connected to the god thingy that is attached to her, like connected to her. Why does it keep focusing on Tamalama? Hello. I know that it's related to the god that she's attached to, like the little god creature that she's attached to, but I'm pretty sure she has synesthesia, and so does that little god thingy. Just because, I mean, it is said that they can see people's emotions as colors, and it is very much described in the same way that synesthesia works. At least my synesthesia works. And I'm very excited about that, because the only other time I've seen a character with synesthesia is in Caravel. I've already talked about that a bunch. So that's the one thing that's keeping me excited for this book, because for the rest of it, I'm not feeling it, sadly. I was very excited about this book just because the Illumicrate, I think it was Illumicrate or Fairloot edition of this book, is beautiful. And so it felt wrong that I didn't read it, even though that copy's so beautiful. So yeah, I think if I get to 50% and I'm still not feeling it, I think I might just DNF it. Also, I'm gonna see how much time it takes me to get to 50%. If it takes me more than 2 days to get to 50% with the audiobook, I'm just going to quit on it and I'm gonna pick something up. I think then I might just switch back to my first plan and then read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which was my initial Kickstarter read. So I might switch over to that one instead of this one, and we'll see. So a little update. I couldn't update yesterday because my battery ran out of juice. So, but I finished God Killer and I also finished The Girl from the Sea. So 2 out of the 5 books for the readathon already done. So that's great. It's Thursday today, the 3rd of August. So I'm pretty happy that I'm already down with this one and then also The Girl from the Sea. In my last update, I said that it was not really going somewhere. I was considering DNFing it. And then I decided to just continue reading it. Well, not reading it, listening to the audiobook while I did my diamond painting. And it went faster than when I was reading it physically and tabbing and annotating it. I just decided that if I like it enough while just listening to the audiobook, I might just reread it just so I can tab and annotate it, which I thought if by the 50% mark I didn't like it, I was going to DNF it. But luckily, when it was around the 100-page mark, it started picking up and it started getting more interesting. At first I kept going only because of the character that had synesthesia, which I'm not sure if the author intended it to be synesthesia, just because I know that a lot of authors like to play with colors for like a magic system, which I don't mind. I mean, it's cool to see synesthesia in any kind of book. So far I've seen it twice in fantasy books, in Caraval and now in this, but specifically the synesthesia in this one is way more similar to mine than the one in Caraval, because in Caraval, Scarlet, the character that has synesthesia, can see her own emotions and only throughout the book can see then other people's emotions. But in this book, because of the character that is essentially attached to a small god, she can see other people's emotions, and it is described first as kind of like being around them, kind of like an aura, which is not how I see colors, but then later on it is described as it peeking through their skin, which is way more similar to what I see. So it could be very similar, it could be just the aura type thing. My friend thinks I can see auras, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, no. But yeah, it's really fun to see that in this. It was the only thing that kept me going, just because I wanted to see like how it would play into the plot with the synesthesia thing, and like why specifically the god of white lies can see colors as emotions. You know, it was a fun little touch, and I'm glad I kept going because, like I said, around the 100-page mark it started picking up, it started getting more interesting, and at first I was like, there is a male POV in this, and the guy, I first thought, like, I didn't care that much for it when he first appeared. When his POV first appeared, I was just kind of like waiting to get to either Kissin and Inoram, and also the little god Sketty. I'm not good with names, but yeah, after they met, it was pretty fun. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun with this book in the end. And then with The Girl from the Sea, which is a graphic novel that I read on my Kindle, it was a really cute little thing. It was really sweet. I finished it within 2 hours. So, and as you can see, my bingo card is almost done. I only have 4 squares left to fill out, and with the book that I'm currently reading, which is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I started last night, as well, It's a 5-star prediction. It's a non-sci-fi book, and it is the 3rd book I'll finish. So then there's only the reader book over 500 pages, which will be Twin Crowns, which would be the last book on my TBR for the month. So yes, we're on track. We're tracking. So yeah, right now I'm just going to eat something real quick. Yeah. Right now I'm going to eat something, and then I might do something else before starting to get into reading, or I might just do my own little sprints and do like reading for a couple of minutes, and then I do something else for a couple of minutes, just to do something. I also want to work on some more stickers, just because I have some like Kindle idea stickers in my head that I really want to make. So yeah, it's gonna be just like a little sprinting by myself situation. Am I blurry again? Why does it keep focusing on the background? Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna be sprinting by myself. I'm pretty sure that on Discord there's gonna be sprints tonight, which, I mean, good. But the thing is, they always happen very late, so I always end up going to sleep at like 2 in the morning. And today, luckily, I was able to read in the morning, which is also one of the squares on bingo card, because otherwise I always sleep until like 12 p.m. and that's not good. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat something now, and then we're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I almost finished my diamond painting. I'm almost, I think I'm almost halfway done with it. Like a bit more, because I started doing it actually like square by square instead of like color by color, which took forever. But yeah, I'm almost done with that, so I might also just do that while doing something else. Little update. Today is the 4th of August. I haven't read yet today. Yesterday I did get a bit further. I love you now. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, yesterday I almost got to page 100 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having the same feeling as when I read Truly Devious for the first time, which is really fun. So I'm having a good time, you know, but right now I just wanted to take some time to work on some stickers, because I do have an Artist Alley event in September, and I just wanted to work on some extra stickers just to fill out my table as much as I can. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to put everything that I have in my Etsy shop, but I want to put as much as possible, especially with the stickers, because those are the things that I sell the most, along with the bookmarks. So I'm gonna work on those the most, and then I'm just going to print out a couple of more of my prints, just so that I have at least 5 of each on hand. 5 of each of the most popular ones, and then a couple less of the less popular ones, just so that I don't have too much to carry to and from the event. My Wednesday ones are already done after I've cut all of these, and I'm pretty sure I still have a couple more to print out, but as soon as they're all printed and cut, I do have to make more pictures and then post those as well on my Etsy shop. But I don't know if these specifically I'm going to put on my Etsy shop now or after the event, so we'll see, just because I don't want to reprint and recut a bunch of stickers before the event, just because I want to have at least 10 of each sticker on hand for the event, especially the most popular ones. I'm gonna probably print out a bit more of those, because yeah, I don't want to have to like print out and cut out more stickers the day before the event, which is going to be very tiring. That's what I'm going to work on today. I might also continue work on my diamond painting later, and then tonight I'll continue reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I'm gonna try and make a bigger dent into it, just because I'm not that far into it actually. Hold on, let me grab it. I'm this far into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's already pretty tabbed. I'm really enjoying this. I tried to follow kind of like the red, blue, and yellow from the string, and also like the little pins. I also see a teal one. Ooh, I can add a teal. I really hope I can at least get a quarter of the way through of this book by tonight, or at least closer to the halfway point, just because I do want to get through these books a bit as fast as possible, just because Mel Reeds, who hosts the readathon, she said that at the end of all 5, when we finished all the prompts, that is going to be something else, because she said that we're allowed to redo every single prompt, but it's not going to count for the readathon. We can just, you know, reuse the prompt to read other books. But she said we're not going to want to do that, which with what waits us at the end. So that's exciting. So yeah, that's a little update for now. So my cutting machine just decided to give up on me, so I guess I'm just going to stop cutting my stickers for today, and I'm just gonna try and get it into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder until I eat dinner. So it's Saturday. It's the 5th of August? Yes, it's the 5th of August. I woke up at 12 today, which isn't my private. Yes. But since it's Saturday, I don't have anything to do. I was thinking I could continue my stickers, but the thing is, yesterday, when I started reading, right before my battery died, I decided to make a timeline of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. With all the names and dates and times of when the murder happened. And I ended up not reading anything, and then I started watching Heartstopper season 2, which, by the way, I cried. Nobody's surprised. So yeah, so I couldn't read much yesterday, so I'm gonna try and get a bit more reading done today. Since it's Saturday, it is almost 2 p.m. I just took a shower because my hair was really dirty. If you say anything about the hair, you're homophobic. I'm currently, there goes my pen. I'm currently still there. I'm on page 80 or 81, I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get to at least 100 today. That was my plan. Yesterday. That was my plan. Girl, that was my plan yesterday. So I'm gonna try and do that today. I'm gonna try and at least get to 15% of the book. Am I already at 15%? Hold on, let me check on Goodreads. I'm at 18%. Still not good enough. I'm gonna try and get to 50% today. Yeah, I'm thinking highly of myself today. That's certainly something. I mean, because it is already Saturday and the readathon started last Tuesday. I've already finished 2 books. I mean, one of them is a graphic novel, but it still counts. And the first book I read, I finished it with the audiobook only, just because otherwise no way was I going to get through that as fast as I did. Because when I was reading that one, I was in this mindset of like, I want to do everything. I want to do my diamond painting, I want to draw, I want to read, but I couldn't do it all at the same time. So I just thought, okay, I'm not liking this book as much, so I'm going to continue just listening to the audiobook. And if at 50% I don't like it, I'm just going to DNF it and start something else. And I listened to it while doing my diamond painting, and then we started doing sprints on Discord, and I finished it. Like, I finished that thing. I'm pretty sure it was more than 3/4 of the book in one day. So I'm pretty sure I could have finished that one in a single day, like in one sitting with just the audiobook, which is insane. But anyway, this A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I think the audiobook itself is supposed to be 12 hours long, but because I do listen to it on 1.5 speed, it's only now, from where I am now, it's only 7 hours long. So I've still got 7 hours left. So if I start reading now and don't stop, I might be able to finish this by 9 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna at least try to read an hour of this book, an hour or 2. We're gonna try it, okay? Just because I do want to get further into the readathon, because I know there's something at the end and I want to get there as soon as possible. So am I blurry again? I am. So I'm gonna stop talking and try to get further into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Okay, so I got to chapter 10. It's getting good. I'm gonna try and eat something now just because I haven't eaten anything yet. Because I mean, I woke up at 12 p.m. Another update. So it is now 4 p.m. So it's been 2 hours since I started reading, and I'm on chapter 16. I'm almost halfway there, so let's go. It's been 2 hours and I've listened to an hour and a half of my audiobook. The other half an hour, I have no idea where I spent doing it. I'm pretty sure I spent tapping it and annotating it and also eating. So I'm gonna continue until I'm halfway through. I don't know if I'm already how close I am, because I am now on page 161. So in 20 pages, I would have read 100 pages. So that's fun. So yeah, let me just check where I'm at. I'm pretty sure that if I read another half an hour of this, that I'll be halfway through. Even closer, I think, because I'm very close. So we'll see. 161. I'm 37% in. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I read another half an hour, I should be over the halfway point, which is really great. If I just keep on reading 2 hours a day, then I'll finish it in 2 days. That's a thought. I'm having a good time. I didn't even see the time fly, so this is good. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna finish the 30 minutes that I still have left, and then I only have 4 hours left of this audio. No, then I still have 5 hours left of the audiobook, and then we'll see if I want to continue reading or if I'm gonna do something else. We'll see. Okay, so it's currently midnight and I got to page 293 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm also a little delulu because I did drink a Monster. I mean, not fully, but I did just put it back into the fridge just because I'm like, it's midnight, there's no way I'm gonna sleep tonight, so I just grabbed a glass of water instead. I don't feel very well. So yeah, but I did get further into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm pretty sure I read half of this. I think this was the amount that I started with, and now I'm literally like, I think this was as far as I was in and I started it, and I read all of this today. My bookmark. So yeah, we've made some progress. I am doing sprints on Discord with a couple of people in the book club. So yeah, but I am completely delulu, so I'm glad that I have the audiobook. Otherwise, no fucking way I was going to be able to read anything. It's certainly something, yeah. I mean, I still have about like less than 3 hours. How long exactly do I still have of the audiobook? Hold on. I still have 2 hours and 49 minutes, so about 3 hours of the audiobook. So I think as long as we keep sprinting, I'm gonna keep going, because we're doing 1 hour sprints, and every hour I do read quite a lot, because we just sprinted for 2 hours, because there have been 2 sprints for 2 hours, and I read over half of this book. I think I was here when we started the sprint, like here. So I read this in 2 hours, which isn't a lot for most people, but it's a lot for me. So yeah, if we do 2 more sprints of an hour, I'm going to finish this tonight. I probably shouldn't, just because I already have such a whack sleeping schedule. I'm definitely an insomniac, it's insane. But I do want to finish it, just because I can't put it down. we're so far into this. We're so close. It's getting so juicy. I want to finish this. I'm pretty sure that I could have easily read this like fast on my own, just because it is very fast paced, and also like the font is pretty big, you know. So I'm pretty sure I could have finished this just fine on my own, but I'm very happy with the audiobook, especially for nights like this when I really want to read, but my brain just won't let me. And especially with, I mean, I think without the monster, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to read either, because I would have been tired of all the other nights that I spent, you know, awake until like 3 in the morning and waking up at 12 p.m. I need help. So yeah, it's getting really juicy. I have a theory, however. I swear, if I'm right, I'm gonna laugh so hard. If I'm right, I'm not going to like it, just because, I mean, I would like it because I guessed it and it's not really anything that has been talked about. But I'm thinking of Pretty Little Liars. There was a whole theory that in Pretty Little Liars was, fuck, what was the girl's name again? Allison something, like, you know, the girl that disappeared, you know, and then in the later season she did come back and all that, and it was like she was like a terrible person and adults were scared of her, like, you know, a bully, an awful person, very much like, what was the bitch's name again? Andy. Pretty much like Andy, like she was a bully and all of that, a terrible person. And so my brain just goes to like, because there's also this whole thing where someone is sending paper like notes and messages and like breaking into her house to leave her a message saying that she should stop the investigation now because she's getting into dangerous territory and all of that. And then there's also the fact that, spoiler if you don't want to know this, but there's also someone that made the supposed killer, Sal's friends, lie about his alibi, and I'm pretty sure those two are connected. But in my head I'm like, what if it's just Andy who knew about this specific threat that is going to the friends? Because if anyone were to know about this, it would be her, because she knew things, and like she kept a lot of things to herself, and like she was very shady and a bully and just an awful person. And in my head I'm like, what if something happened between every single one of these people, especially Sal, because we found out that he was actually trying to break up with her the night she disappeared. So what if she just went like, okay, I'm gonna make myself disappear and I'm going to implicate everybody as much as I can. I'm gonna implicate Sal so much, I'm gonna like pull this like threat and stuff left and right, and she's actually the one. Because they went somewhere where Andy was seen 5 years ago, you know, before she disappeared. It was a place she went to a couple of times, and an old lady, but it made like, you know, she has Alzheimer's, so they made it sound like she didn't actually see her a couple of days ago, but actually 5 years ago. She was messing up the dates. But if she actually did see her just a couple of, like, not long ago, and what if it's Andy who's pulling all of the strings? Like, I don't have anything else to back it up except of that interaction with the old lady that could have been, yeah, that is easily scrapped off with her having Alzheimer's and actually having seen Andy 5 years ago. But you know, my other theory is the person, you know, the reason why the Sal's friends are getting blackmailed. I'm trying to not give too many spoilers for anybody who still want to read this. The person that was involved in whatever is being threatened to the friends to lie about Sal's alibi. What if that person, either the person themselves, which I highly doubt because they are in a wheelchair, or someone from their surrounding is coming back for revenge. But then why would they go after Andy and Sal specifically when they were not involved in that specific situation? That's why I'm pointing at Andy, or one of the 4 people that are in that group. There's only one person from those 4 that is on the suspect list of the main character, but I'm pointing a finger at Andy, and if I'm right, that's it. I'm becoming a fucking detective. It's midnight, I might be completely fucking delulu. I might be, because majority of the theories that I just put out there in any like case that I'm in, any book that I'm you know, reading a mystery, I'm always kind of right, but also kind of wrong. Like, I just throw everything at the wall, and at some point one of them sticks, and I'm like, yeah, I take the victory. But in reality, I just literally pointed fingers at everybody that was named. So I don't think that's good yes. But yeah, that's my theory. Andy is pulling all the strings, and because it has been said that she's very manipulative and an overall evil person. It would be within her character to pull something like this, and that she's essentially just off the grid somewhere. Everybody thinks she's dead and all of that, but that still wouldn't, like, you know, made me wonder, did she kill Sal, or did he actually kill himself? I don't think he did. I highly doubt he did. Maybe he did just because he got scared and all of that, like the pressure and all of that. That could be it, but that's the update for now. I'm losing my mind. So sad update. I'm not gonna say what because it's a spoiler, but what do you mean? I'm on page 326. What do you mean? Why? I mean, I guess now I can't hold her back from continuing because they don't have leverage anymore, but I look ridiculous crying with a pom-pom on my head and blurry as fuck. I didn't think I was gonna cry reading this book. That's not supposed to happen. What do you mean? No, I refuse. No. Another update. So I'm officially on chapter 37, page 334, and according to my audiobook, I only have 2 hours left. So since we are doing 1 hour sprints, I mean, if I do 2 more sprints, I'll be done with this. It is, however, almost 2 a.m. So as expected, I would have spent an all-nighter again. Why am I blurry again? Why does it keep focusing behind me? I'm not okay. I am not okay. I want to say what, but I don't want to say what because I don't know if I'm gonna make this a spoilerful thing or not. But however, I mean, I get it. Like, in my head I was like, okay, but then if she picks it back up, they're still gonna have leverage because of this, but no, they don't anymore. So she could technically keep going. However, like, they could use other people as leverage. That was shit though. What the fuck? Why? I'm confused. I might be completely delusional, but I'm very confused. Hold that thought. Yes, I just finished it. It's 5:15. I'm pretty sure if I open the fucking curtains, it's light outside. I don't regret pulling this all-nighter. This was worth it. Oh my god! I don't have words. I'm gonna buy the sequel tomorrow. That's what I have to say. Holy shit. That's just it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're going to keep sprinting on Discord. So I think I might keep going because I'm not tired at all, okay? Not at all. So we'll see if, you know, when they're gonna start the second sprint, if I feel like reading or if I do feel like going to sleep, because I am kind of tired. I am very delulu, I'm very dizzy, I am very obviously exhausted, but it was worth it for this. And also, this is my 3rd book for the readathon. I am on a fucking roll, people. Okay. So, yes. Okay, so it's Sunday. I literally woke up at 2:30. It's now almost 3:30. I went to bed at like 6 a.m. and then I had a nightmare, more like a night terror. And you know those nightmares where you literally have to wake yourself up, like force yourself to even wake up? I had one of those, and then I just felt so exhausted after forcing myself awake. Also because I went to bed at 6 a.m. and I couldn't immediately fall asleep because of A Good Girl Guide to Murder. So yeah, I woke up at 2:30. It's not my proudest moment, but yeah, I think I'm going to end the vlog here just because I am now going to join sprints again, and then I will just be reading for the rest of the day. I think I won't be doing much. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was fun. I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do in these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I will leave a link down below to my Etsy shop and also my Instagram and also the other stuff I'm supposed to say because YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next video.